Alright, round 3. We are currently 2-0-4-0 in this tournament. We're up against Talendor, who is on Big Cambrai, which I did not really respect at all when I built this deck. We have 0 Vanquishes main board. So, should be an interesting game 1. This hand is okay, but Infinite Hourglass is essentially a dead card. So we're really looking to just, like, go the distance somehow with, like, a Seraph with no Protect or whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna ship this. We're really looking for, like, our Obelisks or whatever. God. This... Alright, well, we found our stand together, but not a whole lot else. The fixing's really bad. It turns out I just totally blanked this morning when I last second built and submitted this deck. I didn't play it at all yesterday. I didn't get to play it all yesterday. I was out of town. And today I got home really late. I was on like 3 hours of sleep this morning, or something like 5 hours of sleep. So I got up and like scrambled to put together a deck for today's ETS. And I forgot to put Diplo seals in this deck. And this deck really should have diplomatic seals. And I'm not going to be surprised if we get punished for it a lot today. We haven't so far, but we are here. This is not how an aggressively slanted Cambrai deck wants to start on 3 Justice Sigils. They're stuck, but we can't abuse it. We're supposed to be able to abuse this. Like, I'm supposed to just be beating them down with a Cambrai healer right now, backed up by a Protect and Stand Together. That's not happening, and now we're just going to lose this game, right? I don't have a board state. I don't have Vanquish to get me back on board. I'm forever away from being able to cast this Reality Warden or Predatory Carnosaur. They just refilled their hand. Like, it's just not good. It's going to be very hard to win this game. It is going to be a huge struggle. We can still win this. Like, we can just luck our way into some combination of Seraph and Xenon Obelisk and Power, and we just, hey, I won the game, you know, but it's unlikely, to say the least.
Time quickens.
I should check out Talendor's. He is playing 2 Stand Togethers main, so
think you can escape.
That could be a problem. Yeah, there's a pause here, so it's either Protect or Stand Together. We don't know which. Like, if I knew it was definitely Protect, I could not Stand Together. Alright. Now I can Desert Marshal again, which feels really bad.
You can escape me.
But I think it's the play. Oh, Mr. Paul, what is it? Come on in, buddy. There you go. They choose to kill the 2/5? Alright. Sure, it makes sense. They have 2 2/2s for these 2/1s. Do I want to get this board cleared? Again, I'm running Xenon Obelisk. I don't know if I want to offer this trade. At the same time, though, getting this clutter off the board when I'm about to play Reality Warden is really appealing. So it's like, do I play for the possibility of drawing Xenon Obelisk at some point, or do I go with the reality that is at hand? I think we try and get the board uncluttered. It'd be tempting to play Warden there to hide Stand Together, but then it gives them the information that I have Reality Warden. And I'd rather them not have that information, compared to whether or not I might have Stand Together. Plus, they're going to see a pause here, so they still know about Protect. Like, they might still not think about Stand Together.
It's written right here.
So hopefully they don't have double Vanquish here. It would be upsetting. But it would not be unreasonable for them to have it either. Meanwhile, I've got uncastable. Ugh. So I would love to play a Reinhardt here, but I cannot do that as that would involve leaving down Stand Together. Guess I should have swung with Initiate there. So, right, there's Harsh Rule. For the rest of the game, I can't really respect another Harsh Rule here. And if they're using Bank there, I don't think I need to. Oh my god. So we draw a Time Source, but it's a Reinhardt, so we can't actually cast these Predatory Carnosaurs? That's insane. Predatory Carnosaur is a great card in this matchup. It's just, I'm getting so punished for not having Diplo Seals earlier on in this game. If we draw a Time Source, though, we're in good shape. We don't. So now they get to stabilize here. And if I do draw a Time Source, I'm really going to have to overextend into a second Harsh Rule. But, gotta play the hand you're dealt. They don't play Scorpion Wasp. Found a silence for Mystic Ascendant. Huh, do I double block? I don't even get blown out by Stand Together. And then I can save Carnosaurs for other stuff. There's the Ascendant. So the Ascendant's still going to be a 6/6 is kind of the issue here. Alright, so I can silence Ascendant, double block Titan. Rate a 5/5 for a 5/6. And they don't go for it because they want to have the double block available for Reality Warden. Good play by Talendor there to not swing. Or they just don't want this double block either. Yeah, they just know they want a double block Warden. I'm still going to get the Marshal out of hand now rather than wait on it. So if I ace space, they get to eat a 5/5. And I hit them for 11? Is that worth me losing a 5/5 here? They go to 8, and I have a 6/6. Yeah, I think we ace space here. Hopefully they don't have Desert Marshal. If they have Harsh Rule, they'll block the 7/7, and then I still at least get in for some damage here. It'll be pretty telling how they block. Alright. Now, either of my very large units plus 2 damage is lethal. And since they top deck better than I do, it feels best to play to that line. So I can use the 6/6 to kill a 6/6, but then I don't have a 6/6 left over. I can use a 6/6 to kill a 4/4. They have to block both of my large units, so they kill this 6/6. Alright, so yeah, we just... Oh, they have a Desert Marshal, or a Stand Together. I don't know which, but I'm still going to A space. We have kind of made our bed here, so... Alright, they're hoping to Harsh Rule here. They're hoping to draw Harsh Rule. They have it. Alright. I don't think we could afford to respect Harsh Rule in any way there.
You run far.
That's a troll. Wow. Okay. Yeah, now this is going to be very hard for us to win. We can still just top deck Seraph here, though, and somehow win.
Run far enough.
Reality Warden is okay. That's a better draw than average, that's for sure. But I can't swing is the problem. Protect means I have protection from both ultimates. So that's nice. And now we're dead. Yep. We tried to end that game as quickly as we could. Just couldn't do it. Let's see here. If I take out a flyer...
Halt!
They're gonna go to silence
Think
this.
you can escape me?
I protect it. Thing is, if they draw power and ulti, they know not to swing with both owls. So you can't even like do a gotcha with stand together. And I don't have Vanquish or anything like that. So they're just not going to swing with the owls, and I can't kill them. And then they're just going to ulti again the next turn and kill me. I can't think of an out. Yeah, there's Seraph, but she's a little late. So, swing with 1 makes them block. 8. They don't have lethal, I just can't come back from this board state. There's just no way to come back. If I drew Desert Marshal this turn, I could have won the game by Desert Marshal into Xenon Obelisk. And maybe they'll respect that somehow by not swinging correctly and give me an extra turn. Considering how poorly this game started for us, though, I can't say I'm disappointed that we didn't win. It's just the fact that we got so close to winning and didn't was kind of the disappointing factor.
Judgment has come.
Maybe it was correct to just A-space and then play the Seraph. Alright, well, let's go to game 2 and figure this out. We finally lose a game. I'm going to blame that one on me being dumb and not putting Diplo Seals in my deck. I'll just say somehow one of those Justice Sigils would have been a Diplo Seal early on, and we would have been able to get in that early pressure. Alright, so I was preparing a sideboard for Voda Combo, which is essentially the same thing, sideboard-wise, as playing against Big Combre. You know, they've got Harsh Rule or whatever post-board anyways, so... I'm gonna trim down the Reality Wardens, bring in some Stewards of the Prophecy and Praxis Displacers. We're not going to play the 4/4 Overwhelm Aegis. I just think these other 4-drops are better in this matchup. This being able to hit Mystic Ascendant's really, really nice. And this just is a really nice tempo play. Still going to play all of our Awakened Students, max out on Protects. I still like Finest Hours, Initiates to get us out on the board quickly. So that we can hold up Stand Together more easily and get Xenon Obelisk and Seraph to 8 quicker. As we saw the last game, Predatory Carnosaur, one of the best cards in this matchup. And all 4 of our Vanquishes get to come in. So, that's what we're going to do here. And we'll see how it works out for us. Going from 0 Vanquish to 4 Vanquish against Combre is very useful, to say the least. Very, very useful. Is it enough for us to get a 2-0 reverse sweep here? Don't know. Don't know. We'll find out. And yeah, I don't look at chat during a tournament. That is why chat is also not on screen right now. You are free to chat amongst yourselves and react and have fun and everything else, but I don't want to interact with chat during tournament games. That just doesn't seem to be in good taste. Alright, game 2. We're on the play. We have a Protect and a Marshal, but only 2 power. I really don't want a 2-power hand on the play. We have a 33% chance of still having a 2-power hand on the play, but that means we have a 66% chance of having better than that. Of course, we just 33% it and go back to a 2-power hand. Still no 2-drop either, so not great. This is better. Pause here means they have a Protect in hand.
It's written right here.
And now I've got to decide if I want to use Enforcer or Seraph here. There's also an Initiate. Gee. I'm gonna go with the Seraph. I don't really care if this gets silenced, or this getting silenced when it can actually be a win con here is more important. Desert Marshal. So I can go Initiate, hold up Desert Marshal.
Time quickens.
They have their own Desert Marshal. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. They have Protect, right. They could still have Desert Marshal, but we know they have Protect. That's kind of fun. I don't have Protect in hands, and I don't feel like bluffing it. We might as well steward here. They can protect their own face if they want to here. And they do. Alright. I think that's fine. Do they pull the trigger on Rule? No. Wow, they vanquish Steward. That's awesome. I wish I had, like, 1 extra unit to get out here for pressure. I guess I can Valk Enforcer here. That means I really have to extend into this board then against a Harsh Rule. But my follow-up is a Reality Warden. Although I can't cast a Reality Warden if Initiate dies. I want more pressure here. I want the extra pressure. I would be a lot happier if this Finest Hour was a Protect right now, but what can you do? I've got a lot of Protect effects. Okay. How hard do I want to go here? They're at 11? So if I play Desert Marshal, Silence, bounce with Displacer, I still don't have lethal because of the 1-1 in the way. But I do if they block the 1-1. I'm going to go for it, I think. I think that's my best path to victory here is try and get lethal right now. No pause. 8, no, 6, 8, 9, 11. But I can't do Displacer plus Vanquish plus Finest. But I can do Displacer plus Finest. They block Marshal. That's 6, 7. I'm still 1 short. Oh, God. I did the math wrong. So is it better to just Vank and hold Displacer? Or if they block here, I can still win. If they block here, I can still win. 8. But they're going to play around Finest Hour. 5, 8. Alright. If I wanted to be really cute to play around Harsh Rule, I could, like, practice this place to this, but I'd rather just go Reality Warden onto an empty board than practice this place to the next turn. So do they have Harsh Rule? Drew an Echo Spell. That's not promising. That's not promising. That's more promising. None of these are in Vanquish range. All right, we get that game. God, that Reality Warden feels so clunky. Wow, so we drew no protects or stands in one game too. That's pretty sweet. Would I rather just have another Displacer instead of that Reality Warden? I have a third Displacer that I have access to. That might just be the way to go. Like, the 7/7's nice and all, but just bouncing their biggest blocker every turn, costing less seems better. Let's go with that instead. Like, we're only winning this game if we can keep them to 1 to 2 units on board anyways. It is a really odd interaction against Harsh Rule. But you just have to, like, not concern ourselves with that. And just hope that in spots where Harsh Rule's good, we get to stand together or protect instead, right? Alright, so we're tied up. Gotta get this third game to get this, get the good vibes rolling, right? There it is. We're on the draw with 2 power hand this time. We do have the stand together. And an Awakened Student, but again, even on the draw, I don't like 2 power hands, if I'm being honest. I just don't like any hand this deck produces, I think is what I've determined. I need another water. Excuse me. Desert Marshal. Okay. They have a pause. Could be Protect. Could be their own Desert Marshal. We don't know. I've got to decide if I want to try and get aggressive with my own Desert Marshal, but not into a Seraph. There's an Awakened Student. So are you going to try and get this rolling now? Or get a Valkenforcer out? I like that I can fit this more easily into other spots in my curve. Like, say, next turn. I'm not really in a rush to deal with this Seraph. Playing my own Seraph doesn't do anything into their own. So it's really just Enforcer or Awakened Student is the question here. Enforcer can get a little more pressure, but also is a little more important. Let's get the Awakened Student out here. If they use a Silence on it this turn, I would consider that a victory. It does mean I have a 3/3 on the board, but I have Xenon Obelisk in my deck, so, you know, it could still turn into something that they need to deal with. Like right now. I have to decide if I want to play Xenon Obelisk here. I am under some pressure. Not under a ton. And if I do, I have to decide if I want to swing. I don't think I will. I'd rather try and get them to use a Vanquish here. And we'll find another time for this to swing. This is just really hard to fit into curve, so. And there's a chance, if I draw like something like Protect, I'm going to be happy. I slow rolled Titan. Second Seraph.
I bring you aid.
That's pretty good for us. That's not a, that is not the play of somebody that's got a Harsh Rule in hand. And if they do have Harsh Rule in hand, we're pretty happy about this situation. Let's see here. So now I get down my own Enforcer, and I can either... I think I just want to silence this Seraph so I don't have to worry about them later. Now we swing with the Student. I'm okay with trading Student for a Seraph here. Or Seraph. Maybe they do have Harsh Rule then. Don't know. Still have plenty of time to silence this. I can just take this out of the sky for now. Yeah. I have a hunch that this will die before it gets to activate. Alright, everything's out of the sky. I guess because I have Sandstorm Titan, that makes sense. Now I can silence the Titan and try and turn this Enforcer into a clock. And never play my own Titan. Doesn't sound great. But they're stuck on 4? Alright.
Think you can escape me?
There's the Protect. Alright.
I bring you aid.
I'm currently losing this race if I'm trading 5 for 4. So it's tempting to double block, but I think I've got time to wait. That punishes us pretty hard. Alright, well, now we'll just play the biggest Titan.
Time quickens.
To hold up Protect here, we're 1 power away from activating Seraph. But this board state currently favors our opponent. This is the game they want to play, not what we want to play. Still can't swing into Titans. This can. It's just a question of, should it? Is it worth it? I get to kill the one Titan that's holding down my Enforcer, so I think it is. Oh no, because they can just block with Seraph and Titan. Like, they can just make this double block. I think we wait it out.
Think you can escape me?
So now I've got to decide if I want to protect this. I don't think it's worth it. Because then I just lose to Harsh Rule anyways. Where now if they have Harsh Rule, I can at least like protect my Enforcer and it's like a 4/4 flyer. So they're slow rolling a Titan. Why would they Harsh Rule ever? Oh, because they have a... Yeah, they have a Seraph, so they don't want to Harsh Rule? Yeah, that is a problem. Alright, well, I drew Displacer. They aren't playing their Sandstorm Titan, so they definitely have a Harsh Rule in hand. I can't kill them here, though, which is kind of a problem. But I still get to hold up Protect for this. I could bounce my Valk Enforcer and silence Seraph here. Or silence the Titan. Gives me a clock. It's just not a super fast one. I think it's safer to silence Seraph and then hope to find another silence later.
Step back.
But then they can just find another win con.
Halt!
I should have been more aggressive there.
It's written right here.
Like, now they can... Yeah, that was bad. That was bad play by me. I did not play this well. I didn't make... I should have swung first with the 6-5 and seen what got... Because now they just actually have a good blocker and they didn't know it. I just gave them an extra blocker. I'm really hoping to just find another obelisk or stand together. Oh, I actually get to kill 2 units here? That's good. I'm gonna keep playing out units. Try and get them to pull that trigger. If they do pull the trigger, I don't even know if I protect the Valk Enforcer. Like, this is a 4-4 flyer. Is it better to have, like, a 6-6 Overwhelm or a 6-7 Titan? Ah, well, we found a Seraph. Seems good. They still have good double blocks for this, right? But I don't care if it dies, it's just one less garbage to be on board. Like, this is actively harming me. But I can also just... No, even if I draw another obelisk, they still have this double block available. Yeah, I want to try and get as many Titans off this board. I should have been doing this a while ago. My inexperience with Combray is showing here. I'm just not used to these board stalls. I'm just, like, so not used to it. Well, now if they Harsh Rule, I almost certainly protect Seraph and hopefully draw an 8th power. Okay, mission accomplished. Kill their big ones. That's a pretty telling block. Like, now I'm ahead on board, right? So now I don't have to play this until they do something that makes me want to play this. Like, I don't have to put anything more on this board. Gotcha. They could get me here with a stand together, I guess. I think this is worth protecting here. They have a second Harsh Rule. I'm in trouble. but whatever. Maybe I do save this post-rule if they have a second one, but I'm going to make them have it instead. Alright, they drew all 4 Sandstorm Titans this game. They don't have Harsh Rule, and I'm going to... Well, they could have had Harsh Rule still. It was reasonable to want to slow roll it, but I'm just not going to respect it. We haven't drawn any stand-togethers yet, which makes me sad. Maybe I'm supposed to bluff it there. We still have 1 more Protect in the... We have 2 more Protects and 3 more stand-togethers in our deck. So we have a lot of really good draw steps here. And Parliament's really good for them. Finest Hour? Do I A-Space? I'm at 14. Let's see, if they block and double block, then it's really good for me. Yeah, we just A-Space here. If they choose to double block this, then Finest Hour kills them. So I doubt they do that. Now I've got to decide, do I want to save Awakened Student and kill an owl, or save my Enforcer and not kill an additional unit? But then they still have the owl. I think we just do this. Maybe I wasn't supposed to swing with Awakened Student there, but... I did. Now they can stall out the ground, though.
I bring you aid.
Displacer does not give me lethal. But it's still really good. They'd have to draw undepleted power to play and activate Seraph next turn. And it gets through 3 damage this turn, so I have 3 lethal units in play. Seems like my best bet here. We gotta hope they don't draw Harsh Rule. Reality Warden. Alright, we got there. Woo, that was a toughie. Still at all these. I shouldn't have done that. That was rude. Alright, we're 3-0 with this. Whatever this is. We drew Stand Together 0 times against a Harsh Rule deck and won. Not bad. Not bad. Although, I guess we drew game 1 and lost. Interesting. Interesting how it works, but I'll see you in the next round. We're 3-0.